Good morning, everyone. I'm Savita from BBA First Year, City College, Hyderabad. Today, I'm really excited to keep a topic in front of you all that came from two younger brains and that brought an impact on every individual who ever wanted to use their time in a very effective manner. That is none other than and Zepto. The founders of the Zepto were Adit Palicha and Kavalia Vora. These two were 19 years old boys, dropouts from Stanford University of California in computer science engineering. In 2020, the concept of quick commerce did not exist in India, and the existing model of e commerce at that time was slow and fragmented. You had to wait for days to get groceries and packaged food. At this And this is because Indian companies at that time followed a model that was taken from the US, and it was called warehousing model. Under this you store products in massive warehouse on the outskirts of city and deliver them to customers from there. And this model was fundamentally flawed just because in every corner of our street we have kirana shops, and if we need something we'll just get down and get it in 10 minutes instead of waiting for 2 to 3 days to get vegetables delivered. When Adit Palicha and Kavalya Vora came to Dubai during pandemic, they started to living in a room instead of living with the family, and these two faced the same problem. And Aditya, Palicha, and Kavalya, they were inspired by Instacart in the US and soon realized that if they want to replicate that in India, the fundamental thing is to solve is for time. This insight led to the birth of quick commerce in India, a market that's already more than $3 billion in size and is growing by 25% a year, and the idea started by two teenagers is now being replicated by almost every e-commerce company in India. Zepto, which was started just 3 years ago, is now valued at $3.3 billion, and the founders want to make it the next DMart of India. Adit Palicha and Kavalia Ora started this out of a passion. They started to notice something new around them. People around them were not able to get their groceries because of its lockdown, and online delivery apps are taking 2 to 3 days to deliver groceries. So these two started helping the neighbors to deliver groceries. This simple idea grew, creating a WhatsApp group. So, when the WhatsApp group hits 256 people, the number of people WhatsApp allows in one group, they thought they could scale it up. So, they built an app and named it Kirana Cart. You may ask why Kirana Cart? Because they wanted to make it as an Indian version of Instacart, which by the way it is the massive company in US, and the way they differentiated themselves from other grocery delivery company like Big Basket was quick delivery. It was not in 10 minutes, but it took an hour. Within 5 to 6 weeks of launching the app, they started getting 300 orders a day. The founders realized they are on to do something, and when the number of orders increased, the founders thought of hiring more people, and they started to look for funding. They applied to student focused VC fund called Conatory, and that was around 40 lakhs. But then something had happened. Their customers told them that we're going to use this Kirana Cart app until the lockdown ends. After that, we'll buy from the grocery stores and we don't have to wait for 1 hour for the delivery. And they came across a new thought and replaced Kirana Cart with Zepto in 2021. And this was a huge wake up call for both of the founders and also an insight somehow. You may ask why Zepto? Zepto second is the shortest amount of time ever measured. So time became the key focus of the company. But they didn't really know how to do it, but they have thought that if they follow the old process, they're not going to get any kind of result. And so they came up with an idea of dark stores. Dark stores are a kind of warehouses where we can store our products. Zepto invested 6.5 billion to this dark stores. As soon as Zepto raised that, other companies in the sector started to do same 10 minutes delivery. For a while, Zepto would be eaten by the other sharks in the market. It was new company which was launched by 19 years old young boys. But in the last 3 years, not only Zepto survived to the market, Zepto has 21% shares in Indian quick commerce market, and for 2024 they haven't announced the revenue yet. If we compare with Blinkit is more than double. Even Swiggy Instamart has has less than this. The biggest reason for is their efficiency. 75% of its dark stores are running profitably. They are planning to double the number of dark stores. Zepto has redesigned the delivery packs to save 1 rupee on every delivery. That's how much focused they are. They know that every rupee adds up. Their dark stores are also designed in a way that makes it quicker for them to pack the products. The technology even tells their packer exactly which product need to be packed and so on. And finally, for delivery partners, they hire people who live in the same neighborhood, making their deliveries quicker. They literally thought of everything. They are now launching a new label brand of their own. It has already reached to a revenue of 5,000 crore rupees. According to Adat, it will also be a 1,000 crore revenue company in next 1 year.